from one of the sport's most historic days, slate rolls on. It's the 7th ranked matchup of the day. All whites, Harvard in the all grays, the orange the left. Solid crowd with ease. Group that really struggled last time out, just 7 goals. And after the...
Going to see this first line come out here for Syracuse. Wyatt Hoddle making his way.
Sam English, back to Hoddle, who's starting in place of Luke Roa, who has been... English, just 3 goals on the young season. Here scores! Well, that's exactly Hiltz who gets the scoring underway less than 45 seconds into the game.
In the sub game, Johnny Mullen with a late sub gets Michael Leo flying out here onto Hiltz, who carries into the middle, fires that one.
Whistle, the sophomore, down to Spallina, his first touch of the game at 4 points left. So again, Syracuse taking a little bit to sub. Job as McCarthy sweeps across.
Got numbers.
Hiltz, bad angle, and twice now that we've seen Mullen sub off very late, try and catch Harvard off guard.
That's 2 times he's gotten ahead of him. Led to some numbers for the Syracuse offense.
Hiltz scores again into the top right, and he's got 2 goals in less than 2 minutes. What a start.
Owen Hiltz, aggressive early. We've already seen 3 shots from him. This is what the Syracuse offense side back to the left side. That's what they got away from a little bit against Maryland. That's what they forced him. Burt Whistle, who just moves this ball forward. Hiltz able to catch this, and he's got...
Hiltz has gotten 2 shots off from his favorite place on the field. In just 5 games, Hiltz he's tallied a point in every single out, and John Mullen now 3 for 3. Can't get much better than
off that time for Harvard.
English in front for Thompson, too easy. Thompson in front of the net. And just like that, Syracuse leads 3-0.
Syracuse playing 5-on-5 here.
Owned by Yost DeConin. So it's Harvard offense needs to get something going here after that shot clock violation.
We'll see which midfield line they roll out here, but they got to dodge hard. They got 2 good looks on Cage. Last period they draw up here.
Malone finds him. He's dispossessed. Back to Syracuse.
And that's what Harvard needs to be careful of. You cannot, you see right off the bat, possessions are going to be a potential issue.
Wyatt Hughes says Luke Rowe is out with an upper body injury. Hoddle has played a good amount this year, second line last year. English turns around, shoots and scores. Sammy English with his 4th of the year.
Sam English attacking this short stick matchup early. Back here, step off shot. Nice to see English get involved early. He had lost right hand, and although he is speaking to that box background that he does have.
Harvard wins this one, so he's 4 for 5 to start.
That ball right to himself. He's able to get the clamp, rake it right into his stick, fire out his own wings.
SU scored right off of each of the first 3 faces. He's small, but he's got a lot of speed. Spallina sees the goal. It's English again. Almost.
Hiltz aggressive early here. Graham Stevens, the freshman in net for Harvard, settle into this game. He's had a good start to his freshman year. One of the best
15 player in his class, and he's seen a lot of shots through his now first 3 solid. He's going to need his offense to step up now and give him some help. Down the alley. Again, great defense here from the Orange. If anyone's going to get the offense going, it's this guy. All-American lines a man in front, and there's a goal. And the Crimson get one back right as they need one.
This is a nice
after the goal. Well, here the call for
30-second push. We set to 60, please. No goal.
As Malone was in the crease before he got rid of it, but pushed in the back first. Grace, that's by Ryder Ochoa. Got pushed in the back.
Nice job.
Actually got Chuck Kaczynski in the box.
I think they got that wrong.
One of the better units in the country, and how about that? 5 for 6 coming in this season. And the Crimson make it a 3-goal game. His second goal of the season.
Harvard found a ton of success
Today when he found out that Luke on now dealing with a bit of an ankle. Leo attacks the short stick, fires, and
It's another nice save by Stevens, settling into this game early.
Charlie Mueller completes the clear.
Harvard doing a good job. Syracuse all right, Stevens seeing the ball better, clearing the ball at a better pace, taking care of it.
Cobry. Yep. On defensive midi with a good defensive play, but here's a good offensive play and a twister. He tapped it to a 2-goal game.
Jack Spidell.
And it's denied by Stevens. Spallina picks it back up though.
Good job by Sand. I believe that's his 3rd save of the game.
Shoots, and that was deflected on its way. In. Syracuse has an advantage here, but Harvard gets back into position. A bit of a delayed shot clock reset too after the deflection, so Syracuse has
Whistle shot made it all the way to Stevens.
Spallina lets one loose. Another stay for these last couple of minutes after a slow start.
Yeah, he's done a little bit of everything. And he had a nice save there low, but Harvard turns it over.
But Syracuse. Finn Thompson finds the back of the net. From Joey Spallina, Finn Thompson with just 3 seconds to go in the quarter.
This is what you don't want if you're Harvard, just getting sloppy in the clear. Good job, who just picks it up off the turf and in one motion, able to find side right hand. Numbers.
Saved by Stevens.
Stevens, great save there, now right away. Easy clear for Harvard.
You can tell he's got that confidence. He's now made a bunch of saves. He's got 3 on the day.
Yeah, look, he's a freshman so far. Syracuse pounced on him early.
Gaffney takes it all the way through. It's probably the biggest crowd. Yep, for a lot of contact, sees the double and gives it off. King can't get anywhere on Figueres.
Give King.
How about that shot? They got Jack Spidell and drew the short stick. It goes low to low into the net.
Graham Stevens starts this. Nice clean save to get involved early. As a ball-dominant attackman, attacks Carter Rice, he marks, just shoots it off his hip, able to beat McCool low.
The sophomore had just 9 points all of last year. Down on Long Island was teammates with Michael Leo on Syracuse. That's another violation against the Crimson. So back-to-back face-off wins. His first line back out there.
5 here, Dylan Seguider out to the wing.
Hilt sweeps across. Now gives it to Spallina, who bounces it in. Joey Spallina gets his first goal of the game, and the Cuse get one.
Up by Coach March this week with the offense, electing to have them play starting in it in the first quarter, and they continue to do it here. Owen Hiltz dodging hard, finds Spallina down low. Spallina does a good job catching that, being patient, finishing.
Do it all to see Syracuse play this much 5-on-5. I know last week the offense struggled a lot. Kind of opens it up. Does this surprise you?
I am a little surprised. We haven't seen a ton of it, but credit back to it. Interested to see what Harvard does to combat it. If they end up just sliding, they put on the face-off wings. As that time we saw the LSM Seguider from Syracuse.
That time it was a quick win, and the second line offense was taken by Sean Jordan. He's the 4th different guy to take a face-off in this game that he likes. Finds Steer inside, and that just gets poked wide.
It's an open look there, but I would like to see Syracuse just get some more job getting the matchup change. I would like to see him attack that more, then draw it off, but I don't think he got as much on it as he wanted to just because of that pressure.
A bounce kiss. Right when Syracuse scores, Harvard gets another one back.
Both these teams can score, there's no doubt about that. And Miles Bacchus just flies in from the box. He's a guy that's put up in that left hand, stick to the middle. Harvard beats McCool low again.
Bacchus, a senior, scores his 3rd goal of the season.
18 on the season for him last year. Not often you see goals and assists be that equal.
Another at the draw, and this time takes it himself, and it's just punched wide by Stevens. Sear almost had his first there.
Impressive.
This Harvard team just continues to stay close at the lead. Hoddle somehow keeps it. Denied once again by Stevens, and the freshman is putting on a show in the second quarter.
Steve Bounds catching this ball. Looks confident now.
He's got a lot of experience, even though he is just a freshman. They're taken away. Graham Stevens started for Harvard. He's already just trading it back and forth. Got to give credit to the rides, though. Not
from both teams there. The coaches are not going to be happy about that one on either side.
Getting towards the end of February, you would think some of those things start to get cleaned up a little bit.
They want them to.
Hoddle is working on one of the offensive middies. He's the double team and gives it off to Thompson. Matchup, he's got the offensive midi, Ip. Thompson all the way around, shoots, score! Finn Thompson.
You know, a lot of pace on the ball, and he's really shown no issue with it. Nice to see the freshman here and make a statement.
He's got 9 saves already in this game. He had 13 actually came in the first quarter. He had just 6 the rest of the way. Really picked things up here in the second with 6.
Out of the timeout.
Here's Sam King. King again. Ripper from Andrew Perry into the top left. Perfect offense is showing off early on. Camo just couldn't get out there in time. End of the day.
I like the ball movement there by Harvard. Right in the zone, get that ball moving. They play fast. They don't get slowed up.
Nolan almost wins another face-off, but Tyler McCarthy can't pick it up. Bird takes it behind the net. He's got Logan Ip in front. He's got to slow it down, but just for a moment around the net, and that just goes wide from Malone.
Up in the back of that cage. I like that take.
Riley Figueres came from just outside of Baltimore. Figueres from the deep. You can't place it any better than that. Draws a flag. It's always a little.
Grade 4, technical foul, offsides, 30
Syracuse goes to the man up. It's not easy to stay on when you're going up against a goalie out of bounds in time.
Yeah, late flag there from the refs. I thought they were going to call it. Right call, though.
The Orange 5 for 9. It's with Hiltz. Hiltz steps in. Owen Hiltz has a hat trick. Syracuse opportunity to go up by 2 with just over 2 to go.
Hiltz and Spallina masterful. It's over just a little bit. Hiltz follows. They stay on a string together. Shots to that low right corner. Really hard for Stevens to get to as a righty.
Shooter, as you said, placed that perfectly, going up against a big righty goalie into the box. Harvard at the X. Mullen wins another. That would have been a penalty last year, the 3rd violation of the quarter. This year.
Yeah, Harvard's got to do their best to just eliminate that, right? You want to do whatever you can to make them struggle. Really been the only setback that they're having right now.
Oh, that's Leo. Leo all the way. A couple goals, super quick.
Michael Leo with
goal today. I mean, it's rare you see a guy like Leo get back on the board.
Michael Leo, one of the best midfielders in the country.
Mullen tried to take it all the way, but there's no one backing it up for Syracuse.
Take by Mullen. I don't think he got his hand set to really even get them back for a shot. He can just pull that, did all the hard work, winning that face-off.
That was the second. Looking for his first of this year, though. Andrew Perry all the way around to X with Malone. Sam King, the All-American. King all the way to left. Man, this has been a shooting clinic these past couple of minutes.
What a... Believe Spidell just throws it a little high. King can't keep it in.
Try and thread the needle on some of those interior feeds. 2 seconds to spare.
Both teams have been impressive on the ride. Some shaky clears here.
Leo. It's been a sloppy start to this second half. Spallina can't catch the pass. That's when he usually has a 100% ground ball. Eventually, Stevens is there.
Not too able to handle the pass.
Trying to get past Michael Grace.
And that's what no real pressure on that defense. It's important. Second half.
Ip tries it. The 1-2 with Spallina. Deer all the way around.
That would have been a highlight reel play. Trey Deer running out of room. Could have seen that on Instagram if that went.
Something of a game. They both played for the Orangeville Northmen this past summer.
Ultimately, nice give and go action from the Syracuse offense.
It was a shot from Andrew Perry, and Sam King closest to the end line, so he'll be the one to reach.
Forces that ball wide.
King on Figueres. King had so Figueres has pretty much locked him down. Knee spins, gets a shot off, but can't find the cage.
I think effective in the way they play. Syracuse goes into a zone here off that end line.
Scores at 10. Ippoliti definitely much smaller, just 5'8". And this is a big moment for him in a tie game against a top 15 team. He might face something they've barely done today. It's just the 5th of the game.
Hennehan with a nice win there.
But a crease violation. Malone was in the goal mouth. So Ippoliti's first clear attempt.
I don't know about lucky. He was in the crease there. Credit to Teddy Malone. To Michael Ippoliti. He's a guy. He's in his sophomore year. You know that just throughout the series, through his first 2 years here, guys were really high on him last year as a guy to look out for.
English now. Gives it off.
Credit the long poles.
Cortez on Nathan Levine. Down the alley. And last year has taken a much bigger role this season. Here's Ip all the way in. Ip just a bit over.
Harvard with a couple crease calls. The determination, but you do have to be careful that every underneath there.
It's back-to-back possessions now on offense that have ended in a crease violation. Who again has been put in goal for Syracuse. Jimmy McCool taken out of the game. Rated recruit last year, a top 60 player in the class of 2023. His 2 backup goalies were doing and how good they were.
Spallina just throws that one low. On both sides.
And a missed opportunity. Sam King was almost all alone.
Nelson's going to want that one back. Could have had an assist. I believe that would have been his first. Nice job on Spallina today.
Sidewinder shot over the ball.
Nice handle, better shot.
Heck of a right-handed shot from the lefty. Ippoliti, as we said.
Watching film on Malone, couldn't tell if he was a lefty or a righty. He does play the left side. Say that's his lefty attackman, but clearly able to do it with both hands.
Some help from Sam English.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's one of the first.
Pushing the back against the Crimson, and that could have been dangerous as if.
Finn Thompson's open.
Stick. And that's a violation on Thompson for playing without a stick.
Ippoliti, Thompson does, deals with that pressure. He's a pretty poor room between there and the midfield. You got to take care of that ball there.
Ip gets it over.
Or that, I think it was Grace should have just hit Thompson earlier. He was open for a while.
And Jake Spallina's got numbers ahead. Thompson scores. Finn.
Cautious.
Leo on Dearth. English, he's had a really good day so far. English just can't catch it. Otto catches this one and fires it wide of the net.
Hiltz wants the ball, has a short stick matchup here.
There's one-on-one. Hiltz has 5 points already. Here comes the double, and Hiltz has a long stick and just turns it over. Back.
Credit the Harvard defense there. Did a good job off ball, staying on their guy, not giving Hilton open more there. Right, just moving his feet a little.
1 minute to go in the third quarter. Didn't feel like it was going to be early on. Syracuse went up 5-0. Up, they'll never give up. Towards the middle, King can't get a hold on it.
Nice check there from Michael Grace. Bottom hand forces that ball out of his stick. Nice help defense there.
That ball. And shoot.
Yeah, aggressive.
X. Mullen wins another. But it hasn't really mattered. But we're all tied up. It's a true anomaly. And one of the bigger reasons has to be with 11 saves compared to on the other end. Syracuse has made a changing goal.
He had 10 saves in that first half alone. Face-off numbers do make you think, 5 or so. What would we be at right now as we have another sloppy turnover?
Him and Spallina just not on the same page. Syracuse turned here early in the fourth.
A guy like Sam English.
Gaffney's got a defender on his back, but skies it high.
Nice hustle there from Ippoliti. Trying to get past Spidell.
Back to Ip. He's got lead Syracuse 13-12. Jackson Burton down right behind the Syracuse bench right now. The senior. I know you were on the team with him back in your graduate year, his freshman year.
That Burt Whistle, a great guy, great teammate, really skilled player. He's in his 5th year since. Hope he's all right. Hope for a speedy recovery. Either way, units. There's a pure goal scorer. See who slots into that second midfield line here in the 4th quarter.
One Syracuse offensive midi out today also. Luke Roa with an upper body injury, not playing offensive midi. They go with the 10-man ride here, but Harvard able to get over midfield and an open push without possession, and it stays here, but that's a...
King helping break that 10-man ride. Being aggressive and assertive, getting it there from Ippoliti, I believe. The ball made its way there. Going to see Sam King in the box as Michael Grace matched up on him at X. Dodges hard, causes some miscommunication off ball. Works this ball back to Spidell, who keeps his head up. Offense. Spidell easily finds him. Bacchus.
So Bacchus scores his 4th game, and Harvard had a lead for the first time today after its last goal. 2-goal lead of the game.
And that's what Sam King does much better when that ball is in his stick. Draws so much attention.
Nick Aquaviva, one of Syracuse's assistants, is telling Mullen, stay on the field. They're going to go with the quicker. Thompson spins it around.
Mullen stayed. Umansky, the Harvard, get into that 5v5. Looks like that's Harvard's now idea. Let's just flush it out.
This game, Syracuse has had a tripping penalty, by the way. Had one against Maryland.
Yeah, you have to think, what are you going to get out of this? He ends up going over the head. Not a great risk reward. Let's take a look at
which was already 1 for 1 today and is one of the best in the country. 6 for 7 on the season. On the man up at 57%, way above that number so far this year.
Inside, Syracuse has got to stay on him.
Outside shot goes high. That one from
man down unit, pack it in inside, not looking to let any passes we just saw from Perry.
It across for Perry again. Still 20 seconds to go. This man up there. King steps in again. Ended him back up with Bacchus. King steps in.
Need to.
Officials still taking a look at it. Taking a look at themselves right now, actually.
Yeah.
Another look. Closer view.
Yeah, just that helmet there.
Under the helmet till.
He keeps extending the hand, so.
Ball up as well.
It's going to be 2 minutes.
All right, we have the fouls on black, 16.
So a 2-minute non-releasable penalty. And so this Syracuse team has probably the best way to go.
Yeah, they really do. They've got to keep this ball hot. Got to look for switch the fields. That's when they found success against Stevens.
That Harvard has committed a penalty today. Syracuse 6 for 10 on the EMO this season. Just wide to the right.
Yeah, you see Hiltz start top center. They've done that a couple times. 46.
There's a lot of time. 6 on the field for Dier Spallina and Greg Elijah Brown. Transferred in from, played in just 3 games last year. And he has taken the role.
They'll start traditional overload, 3 lefties.
Leo steps in, and a save by Steve. 90 seconds to go.
Harvard's got to take care of the ball now. Nice save by Stevens.
Harvard got to get it over. 5 seconds. The net was not open.
Tradier's open, middle of the field. There he is.
Oh, and sends it ahead for Spallina. 30 seconds left on the
offensive zone. I would expect Sam King to be doubled.
This is a Harvard team that knows how the Ivy League beat Princeton, and they were number 3 a couple years ago. 3 years ago, beat Cornell, and for that 3rd top 10 win under Jerry Byrne today. Games against Virginia and Yale last year, but just lost both of them. Been top 10 wins as well. Trying to get the job done here. Just 20.
We'll see Sam King pick up this ball. He'll be guarded by Billy Dwan and Riley Figueres. Calls a turnover.
Ippoliti's out of the net too, so no one. Syracuse's 2 best defenders, Dwan and Figueres, and Dwan pokes it out.
Play by Dwan.
15 seconds to go. Syracuse has to hurry up. Rice English, fastest guy on the team, has to be faster. 3. No! Harvard holds on! Crimson come into the dome and pull off their 3rd time ever. Harvard has beaten Syracuse, a matchup that takes all.